In a nationwide crackdown on August 28, 2018, the Maharashtra police had arrested 5 left-wing activists in connection with the Bhima-Koregaon case. Those arrested were P. Varavara Rao, lawyers Sudha Bharudraj, Arun Ferreira, Vernon Golzavis and Gautam Navlanka, and the police accused them of having links with the outlawed Naxalites. They were accused of funding the Elgar Parishad conclave in December 2019, where inflammatory speeches were made following which violence had erupted. Now, in a shocking turn of events, the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Uddhav Thackeray, has assured the NCP delegation that case relating to Bhima-Koregaon case will be dropped. The NCP claims that these cases were false and hence it has to be dropped. Bhima-Koregaon is a small village in Pune district. A battle was fought here on January 1, 1818 between the Peshwas and the British. The British army comprised mostly Dalit soldiers and they in turn defeated the Peshwas. Since then, it has been marked as the Day of Dalit Pride, and in the year 2018, the 200th anniversary was marked. The Elgar Parishad conclave was held at Shaniwar Wada in Pune when the likes of Jignesh Mewani, Umar Khalid, Radhika Vemula and Soni Sori present. The police said that provocative speeches were made at the venue led to the violence. A probe was launched by the police which led to arrest of 5 persons popularly known as the urban Naxals. The police also found a letter which spoke about a plot to assassinate Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prakash Jagbiye, one of the NCP legislators who met the CM, said that law enforcement agencies had filed false cases and hence they requested that the same to be withdrawn. He also said that the Bhima-Koregaon case was different from the Elgar Parishad incident. However, the investigations do not suggest this. Both are clearly interlinked and there is a larger picture to be seen. First and foremost, all the accused suspects have a Naxal link. When one speaks about the Bhima-Koregaon case, the larger picture has to be looked into. It is not just a case about instigating violence. There was a larger design to it and the motive was clearly to destabilize the nation. The Pune police during its investigation found several links between these activists and the Naxalites. Further, it is these persons who live in cities and propagate for the Naxalites who are most dangerous. They provide oxygen to the Naxalites who operate in jungles and also set up the propaganda. In the 1990s, during the 9th Congress of the CPI Maoists, it was decided to build an urban force. It was said that the force would comprise secular forces and persecuted religious minorities. At the Congress, it was also discussed that there was a need to build this urban force. This has been discussed on several occasions, but due to the failure of the urban organizations, this project has not taken off. The IB has warned repeatedly that it is these activists are carrying forward this propaganda and hence the scanner on them should always remain. They are the ones who propagate the ideology of the Naxalites and also ensure that the recruitments take place. It should be noted here that Bhima-Koregaon case was filed when the BJP and Shiv Sena were in power. While the Shiv Sena was not very vocal about this case when it was in power in 2018, it did not make any demands for the cases to be dropped. It had spoken about better handling of the incident. It is a well-known fact for the Uddhav Thackeray to survive in power, he has to be in mercy for the NCP. The NCP and Congress had always raised questions about the investigations into cases against these activists. The NCP proved this when its first demand was to withdraw the cases in the Bhima-Koregaon case. The Pune police is probing the case. A charge sheet has been filed. Further, there is a Bhima-Koregaon inquiry commission that has also been set up. The commission is probing the clash that took place. Just 5 days ago, the commission was granted its 4th extension to submit the report on the incident. When these matters are pending where there is need to seek withdrawal of the cases. If these activists are really innocent as claimed by the NCP, then let the law take its own course. Dropping the Bhima-Koregaon case would mean that certain dangerous elements would walk free. It is their propaganda that keeps breathing life into Naxal movements each time it has shown signs of fading. But to drive home a point, these activists are dangerous because they spread a false propaganda. They do not tell the youth about the development. A common point spoken by 80% of Naxalites who surrendered was that they felt disillusioned. They felt that it was better to take up government jobs and reform instead of fighting a mindless battle which in reality had turned out to be a big extortion racket.